What is up, legends? We are back and another week. HypeWatch. What we do on HypeWatch is we basically talk about games that are currently out and games that are coming. And I'll just try to give you the hype. The hype of the week is going to be Final Fantasy Ever Crisis, and we have a trailer for that at the end of the video. So getting right into it, we're trying to keep HypeWatch fast because it's a Sunday video, and that's usually all that's going to happen on Sunday. So let's get right into it. Don't Starve is actually coming out. Now, the cool thing about Don't Starve is, let me see if I can make sure that this does not play the music, is that this is going to be multiplayer and it's going to rock out and allow us to be with different people across the world on the mobile platform. Don't Starve is the perfect type of game to do stuff like that, and because it's not that graphically, not a lot of graphical fidelity, it's very easy to actually render this. So this should do extremely well in a mobile environment. It's like it was literally made for stuff like that. So I'm actually looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to just playing with random people and then having people come into my base and stuff like this. This might actually be fun. I didn't think that I would ever say something like that about Don't Starve, the franchise, but this might actually be fun on mobile. So definitely pre-register. Next up, well, you got a little bit of a hint, is Shabara World. Why is this like this? It's weird. I hate the new version of Google Play, but let's rock it. So Chimera World, you guys already know, has been out Asian servers and it's out SEA. Now it's coming out global. This is the global pre-register link right here, so we might as well click that. Got it. And yeah, it's a very interesting game because you basically get to make like animal type humans and stuff like that, build bases and travel and even tame a dragon. I've actually watched the video of somebody doing that. I was like, you know what? Do I feel like grinding long enough to actually do that? The answer was no, but it was still cool to see it. So moving along, Tower Fantasy. Now, the reason why we're talking about Tower Fantasy is that they're going to have a second beta that they announced earlier in the week. And I didn't actually get into the first beta, which I was salty. I was like, bro, what? But whatever, whenever it comes, it comes. This game slowly but surely gained notoriety. And it was at the game show, and people really liked it at the game show, which I want to say that I'm shocked because of how it started out, everything else, and how people were just. I think the problem initially with this game was everybody was trying to make it be the Genshin clone and Genshin killer, and it's not. It's its own type of game, its own different type of game, and people are playing it for what it is right now, and it got a good response on the game show. The Games Fest rather, which like I said, that's shocking because people usually don't react that well to these types of games, but they got good reviews, and you see the reviews are still high on TapTap, so that's a good thing. The next up we have is a Jager again. Let's make sure sound is down. There's another thing I don't like. So going through with that. Here we go with the footage right here. It actually looks really good. Looks good. And it plays good. Like that's the important thing. This is like Monster Hunter before Monster Hunter, but these games, like, it actually played really well. So I'm actually looking forward to this one as well. I did not hit the pre-register link, so we're gonna do that now. Next up, we have Seven Nights a Revolution, and again, I just don't want the sound to play because you never know, and I don't feel like having those problems. But Seven Nights, Netmarble always has good games that for whatever reason they don't want to do it properly all the time, but they end up being really good games. So that just is really amazing overall. So we'll see. It looks good, and I'm really tentative because you see, like, Ni no Kuni is a good game, but they do stupid stuff with the Territe, and that Seven Nights 2 is a good game, but they do stupid stuff with the summons. Like, the summons basically ruin that game for everybody. Like, that game could be a top game right now, but obviously Netmarble doesn't seem to want to do stuff like that. Next up, we have Octopath Traveler coming global. You see, I'm already registered for that. This is going to be something that I'd sink a lot of time into because I was a fan of the original Octopath, and I definitely want to have fun with this. This is definitely coming soon, as you can see. Next up, we have Dead Returns 4. This is actually available right now for you to play. So if you want to just, mess around and have fun with it, you can and rock out. Again, this is another one of those games where it's a shooter co-op. And you can play with people and get a good sense of action and have fun with it. I personally have tried this out. It's not something like you see, I don't really do the mobile shooters on my channel because I don't think that actually fits. Mobile shooters do extremely well on YouTube, but I just don't think it's one of the things for me. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to do it on PC. Not so much on emulator, but might be fun for you guys to rock out. Next up is Soulland. You might see this before this video because I'm still not sure if I'm actually going to cover it, but I'm putting it in here because I want people to know about it. This is the fun version of Soulland that they are actually coming with. This is the good one. They have like 20 versions of this game, but this is the lit one that you should be paying attention to at the moment. So just putting it out there. Next up, we have Honor of Heirs. People really are hyping this, and the reason why, no sound, good. It reminds me a lot of like Final Fantasy. We'll see if it's gonna be lit. Like, we'll see. I want to give it a good proper. X Legend usually does okay, but they kind of like mess their stuff up once in a while, like with how they do their monetization. And you see people giving it a 5.4 right now. Why is this there? Let's get that out. I get spammed so hard on this because I'm one of the most popular people on TapTap right now. Like, bro, it go ham and nuts. Right, it'd be spamming. I had to cut the notification off for this because it's actually worse than YouTube, which is amazing. Which, thank you on TapTap. You got that. The fact that you guys like me that much means a lot. And also, this, like, you can't see. I told somebody this week, one of my friends, man. She was like, why your phone going off like that? And she thought like it was girls, like, texting me or something like that. Like, obviously she's a female. We're not dating, no, it's nothing like that. But she was like, Dad, you got girls on you? Like, I was like, no, it's just TapTap. Like, calm down. And I was explaining to her, like, TapTap is the ultimate vindication. Because if you pop off on TapTap, that means people actually like you and you're a good creator. That's the ultimate vindication. So, like, you can't cheat on TapTap. You can't view cheat on TapTap. It's your content versus the world, basically. And if people like you, they're just gonna like you. Like, and if you got good content, people are gonna like you. If you don't have good content and you kind of whack, it's gonna show here. That's one of the reasons why I like this site so much. Next up, we have code Doomsday. I covered this a little while ago, but this is kind of like a more updated version of it, and it's kind of fun. It's a kind of a fun game. So if you're looking for something just to mess around with, survival, zombie horror type feels, build a base, it might be something for you. And last but certainly not least is Final Fantasy Ever Crisis. Now, the cool thing about this, if you look at the trailer, is the fact that you can tell that the gacha is basically going to be skills and outfits. You can 100% tell that in the actual trailer. So when you watch the trailer coming up, you're gonna see it, straight up, straightforward. So that is all I got for you guys right now. I hope you guys enjoy the video and enjoy the trailer. Again, thank you for all the likes, all the subscribers. We steadily in subscribers. Like, I'm super happy about that because it's really hard to get subscribers on this platform and get new people into the channel. And like I said, the same thing like with TapTap, the fact that you guys rock with me, and it's ultimate vindication that you're actually doing something that people like and people want to see what you're doing. So thank you again, and I hope you have a good Sunday. Peace.